hit the like button, whatever it is, because we got everything y'all need, man. Listen, and what you ain't looking for, you gonna be looking for it then.
Scribe or Deebo gonna whoop your ass.
They done suspended DK for 2 games.
Oh,
And
yes.
see, this is what I was talking about, man. You can't put yourself, in that position. And when they start using that words of conduct detrimental, that carries a lot of weight in contractual situations. So now, it's possibly you're suspended for 2 games, which is $500,000. On top of that, now it's a bunch of reports that are saying the suspension can trigger void language in the $45 million guarantee, that it now puts that at risk. And, like I told DK, man, you can't let him trick us out of the bag. So the fan just got everything he wanted in this altercation. And possibly, it's supposed to be like a lawsuit, or he got a lawyer or whatever. So you done lost money. You got to fight something, that you wouldn't have had to fight.
Yeah.
So the NFL, they obviously had to do what they had to do because they don't want this happening again. They want to make sure this thing is on national TV. Everyone is watching it. The league is like, yo, we got to approach this in a manner that makes it to where future possibilities of this doesn't happen.
1,000%.
And they go from there. But when you look at the altercation, and you see what happens, and then come to find out that DK actually has a history with this same fan. When they played there last year, Seattle played at the Lions. He reported this same fan. So now you get these things coming out where it's like, okay, well, the fan is saying he said this, DK is saying he said this. But matter of fact, we got a video. Can you play the video? I want you to look at this video, John, or listen. Tell me what you hear.
Hey, DK, don't sign it. DK, don't sign it. DK, he about to throw that motherfucker away. Man, he knows he has to play. Hey, DK. Yup.
This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. It's the holiday season, the best time of the year for sports. We got bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes. It's all happening at once. And while you and I are out here making everyday decisions like what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there's only one place where it feels good to be right. And that's PrizePicks, baby. PrizePicks is so simple to play. All the stats you could possibly want. Passing yards, rushing attempts, receptions, fantasy scores, all the stuff we talk about every week. Now, the Dallas Cowboys are officially out of it. So I know you Eagles fans in the NFC East are all in on Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and A.J. Brown. More passing, more rushing, more receiving. Got to finish the season strong. And PrizePicks' new feature, early payouts. Now, if your lineup is off to a hot start, you may now have the option to cash out your winnings before the game even finishes. Hey, but be sure to check out the max discount Christmas Day offer. You don't want to miss this. So download PrizePicks app today and use the code DeboJoe to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That code is DeboJoe for $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. So in that video, what do you hear? You don't hear anything said, right? So here's the thing. I like to do a little due diligence. I talk to people, I go here, I go there. I do what I can do, you know what I'm saying? So that video right there was originally posted on a guy's story. And it was put onto Twitter by this Primo Football. Supreme Football, okay? And he gave credit to Kiefer_Kennedy, IG. Well, when you go look at it, it was a story. And it was nothing on this dude's gram about Lions, fan, anything, nothing like that, right? And the original thing said he doesn't like being called his government name. Now, that was posted way before anything went out, and that was only on a story. So, with that being the case, I like to follow the breadcrumbs. He had an altercation with this guy last year. What happened last year that made him have this guy get thrown out? That he was bold enough to come back this year. This is history, and actually come all the way down and have an altercation with him, and just happen to catch it, record it as he goes to get up to walk over there. The recorder just happens to glance over, watch him walk up over, and then catches everything else. This, I don't know, this seems like a little bit of a setup. Maybe these guys, whoever this Kiefer Kennedy is, maybe he's friends with the guy that actually got into the altercation with DK, and this is something that they may have been setting up since last year. This is just a conspiracy theory. I spitball. I follow things. So with that being said, why was he even let back in here after he was reported, or DK tried to get him out last year? They sound like they got a history going on here. And dude is just waiting there recording as a bystander that's a fan. But I looked at your page, you ain't got no fan stuff on there. And now all of a sudden your page is private. I don't know. I'm just saying, you follow a blood trail long enough, you find a body. I think if the NFL go deal with this, they need to deal with this from the beginning to the end and see what everything is and make sure it is what it is. Because it sounds like it might be some ish in the game here.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you, Deebo, but I'm more to the fact of get him out of there. Like, if he said he came last year and you tried to get him out of there and he didn't get out of there, you don't need to just eliminate yourself from the position. Try to get him out of there again. You know what I'm saying? For this game, it's a different game. It's a dude that's recording. You going over the joint. Just me speaking out of all of it. I hear you. Don't put yourself in that position.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, we definitely need to be able to protect the players more, but you going over there, putting yourself in that position and grabbing the dude, and even what he's saying, no words, he didn't touch you, you know what I'm saying? And you're in there to play a game, and I hear he's following you, doing all this stuff. We need to be able to protect the players and get the guy out of there. But just in DK's position, you're in there playing against the Lions. I hear you, all this dude's talking. We're making $30 million this year. You know what I'm saying? To go out there and do a job. I don't need you off of the bench. We sent, hey, security, go get this goofy ass man out of here. Period. You know what I'm saying? I have a job to do. I'm going to go do this job, because all of that walking over behind the bench, that's a lot of space, Deebo. You know what I'm saying? And then going up and reaching up and grabbing the man first. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no question. The responsible thing to do.
So that's why when I understand when everybody we got to protect the players, the research, everything, figure out who this dude is, why he wasn't out, why he's still there, the recording with the setup. You walking over there, though, is putting yourself in that recording, that setup.
This is what I'm trying to understand on that recording, though. You don't hear he called him by his government name, but dude posted he called him by his government name.
No,
what that means, he actually posted that during the game. What that means is he's not some innocent just fan that was sitting there, because we can't hear him call DK by his government name. We also can't hear what DK said he said. So if that's the case, if he's just a fan that happened to record it and the dude walked away and went back up there, how did you find out what was supposedly said that ended up being exactly what the fan said was said after the game?
So we did. Look, this is what I'm saying. Two people, they're gonna be able to.
Hey, they both got the last name Kennedy. I'm trying to figure it out.
Weird, buddy. Whoever was recording, whoever the dude that's probably whoever he is trying to set up DK Metcalf, we got to do the research on him. DK, if you don't want
Why are they trying to set him up though? If
because
that's
people
case?
are weird.
I'm just hey
people
man,
are, because people are
I
weird.
don't understand.
Because people try to set up famous people all the time.
People named Kennedy just happen to be not knowing each other and then post this. I don't know, man.
Dudes are weird. Dudes are weird. People are weird. So they got it. Like at the end of the day, people are always trying to set up famous.
Listen to this though.
Celebrities.
Listen to this though. They were on the opposite side last year in Seattle when Seattle came on the visitor sideline.
Whoever this person is needs to be and should be investigated. That is 1,000% correct. I am.
Listen, they got cameras everywhere, man.
That's what I'm saying. We need to know exactly. So what the people are saying.
I don't even know why he wore the wig. Was he trying to cover his face?
Maybe.
I don't know, Joe. Maybe. You know, I get the digging. You know,
all I'm trying to say is though, at the end of the day, if DK protect yourself,
yes,
not going over there and putting your hands on somebody, and that joint is going to be washed. It's $555,000 that you put up, you know what I'm saying, in jeopardy. Your guaranteed money of the $45 million. None of that is your fault. You need to be out there playing football. This is because you're messing with this weirdo that's trying to probably set you up.
It's the person that has actually messed with him at two different teams.
I understand that, Deebo, but now you put a hand.
I understand. Listen, Joe, let me talk here, buddy.
I feel you, bro. I'm just you talk for the first 15 minutes, I'll let you go.
In the same city, okay? And you are the person that comes there. And after you get it on video, you look over, yeah, we got him. Huh? Yeah. You celebrate.
You know, you see
hey, the responsible thing to do, obviously, go to security and let them know that you got a fan right here that needs to be taken care of, okay? And get him out of there, okay? Yes. But also to me, you can't really hear what the fans are saying. You hear it, it's like background music.
I don't care it don't matter what he says.
Occasionally you may hear something, but for me, like that motivated me. I want you to talk trash, say all this other stuff, I never had anybody call me out my name like that in that, way, shape, or form. You could say I suck, I suck this, I do that, all that other stuff. I need all that because your negative comments, that just motivates me to want to go out there and smash your team more.
Like we said, though, before, if somebody says the words to you, if they were to call somebody, now the investigating part has to get done, but don't put yourself in the position to go over there and grab somebody and put hands. Mm-hmm. That's it. We're saying the same thing. The weirdo though, like the people that are trying to get you caught up, they're people, Deebo, that just are trying to wait for a car to come across the road, jump in front of the car and get hit and set the people up just so they can, sue them to try to get money. So Rudy can try to get DK Metcalf to punch him to sue him and try to get some money off of him. So
and I told him you can't do that. You can't do that. And I understand that. Everything DK did was wrong. What I want to know is why is this fan who is named Ryan Kennedy, okay, that's involved in the issue, same last name as the guy who posted the video on his story saying DK don't like his government name, okay, that is Kiefer Kennedy. Are they related? What's going on? Is this more than... What is the history here? It goes back to last year already. We know this.
They could check on Kiefer.
DK can't do what he did. NFL, make sure you check into what's going on because y'all need to protect the players just like the players need to protect themselves.
Yes.
NFLPA, where you at?
Yep.
He's going to appeal.
He's definitely going to appeal. I think so too, for sure.
But they need to really look at this deeper than just what DK did and find out what led to this. Because this is a history between two individuals. It's obviously something this dude done did enough of to make him... DK didn't react like that the first time when he tried to get him out when he was in Seattle. But now, dude said, I got to take it a step further. Maybe. I'm just spitballing.
No, for sure.
I don't know.
I hear you.
Make sure you look at everything. That's all I'm saying,
They
baby.
need to investigate this Kiefer Kennedy because he could be definitely messing with him, trying to get him
Kiefer Kennedy,
act out of
Ryan
character.
Kennedy.
Ryan Kennedy, Kiefer
Ryan Kennedy is
brother.
is the person that is doing the thing, released all the book. Kiefer Kennedy is the person that put it on his story that happened to get picked up by Prime Football and put on X.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. And now your page is Kiefer, your page is private now. Saw your story before. You're like, why are you making it?
There was a bunch of people over there, Deebo.
He had nothing on his page that was
lady.
Lion fans
I'm just
related
saying,
either. He was cutting down trees, bro.
I'm just saying, with the media and with everybody, all those cameras, you see it was a lady sitting there with her son that she tried to like move out of the way to see what was going on. I don't think that front row couple was involved. That lady that was right there, we can go ask her.
I didn't say it was the front row couple. I'm saying the guy that
I'm just
posted
saying
the video.
when he said that and saying that DK doesn't like his government name said, the lady that was sitting right there, a source that wasn't involved at all. You hear what DK said he said. Then this dude says that he said what was said. Then we can hear the surrounding crew. There was words being exchanged. Who heard what they said? You know what I'm saying? It's a random source. You know what I'm saying? You can go collect the evidence of who did it. Like you said, do the investigation. Figure out who was all in that section. People know the tickets. People know the seats. So DK, they can do all of that. They can do all of that. They can do all of that stuff. So they need to investigate that to make sure that this dude isn't, you know what I'm saying? That's for sure. I'm with you 1,000. Investigate this man. If he's trying to really set up DK, do some weird stuff,
well, look here, man.
It's
a good thing I screenshotted Kiefer Kennedy's thing because I'm an investigative reporter, baby.
No, for sure.
And when I need to, baby, I'm gonna get down to the bottom.
I love it. I'm here for that too.